Capture, damn you. There you go. See, you just gotta yell at it. So welcome back to Alan Wake. I don't know where this is gonna put hard drive. I don't know where this is gonna put me.
I felt
Oh, it
groggy.
puts me after the beginning episode. That's fine. What happens if I restart checkpoint? Quit the menu. Yep. Episodes. Normal. This one. Yep.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you lie.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. The door was locked.
Oh.
I was a prisoner here.
Hey, Frost, how are you? You can get out the window. Oh, okay. That noise. Someone coming? Oh, hey.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
It's
Quite
not
right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Big Dumb, what's up? Why are you Big Dumb? Also, hey, Doggo, how are you?
For patients.
I remember
Most
I
of
said,
them
how you
aren't
doing,
here
Frost?
Right now, Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Do you
This
now?
way, Alan.
I'm fine, just fine. Never seen a wooden elevator. You didn't even
Now,
press a
Alan,
button.
from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it.
God,
It
I
had to be
relate to
lying.
that, Frost.
But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
That's me with my phone.
It's
Every time
all
I
in your
lose my
head.
phone, I fucking
You've been
rip
making it
apart
up.
everything, and then it's just
Apart
sitting on
from
my
the
desk.
tragic accident with your wife,
I dropped my
no
phone
one has
today
been
from
killed.
like 6 feet
Your
away, like
delusions are
a
just a
6-foot drop or
manifestation
something like
of your
that, like close
subconscious
to that.
mind trying to protect
And
you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return.
and it didn't
I
even
know
like
the
break or
instinct
anything.
is
Like
to
it didn't
resist
crack
me,
or
but
anything.
think
The
about
new
it.
one? No, I
Doesn't
didn't.
this
I'm not
make
using the new
far
one.
more sense than the insane
I
supernatural
thought I talked about that on
conspiracy
stream.
you have concocted in
New
your
one was
mind?
looked
You're a
cheap as fuck.
skeptic by nature,
Not for me.
Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained
Not a good phone.
logically.
I'm gonna have it for like 6 years. I don't want like a cheapo phone. You know what I'm saying? Not a good phone at all. Yeah, I dropped my old phone from a very high height, and it was just like it's fun.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming.
Oh yeah, what
Funny,
hint
I
did you
don't
have that?
recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
There's a storm a brewing.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him
After
talk.
all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself,
palms of my
Alan.
hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Break your old phone so you have an excuse to get a new one? No!
Come along. Let's go inside.
Frost, thank you for getting us out to Pub Time. Pub Time, I hope you enjoy your emotes. I hope you enjoy your
Here's
balloons.
the
and
entrance
please
to
thank
the
Frost
office
if you are
wing.
here.
That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature.
Ah!
Beautiful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I got you. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just
That on
decide
a
what kind
shoe.
of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's
Ah!
Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's
Hoo-yah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
'em.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Named. Shit, this is my fucking jam, dude.
Come, Alan, this way.
Oh, fucking hit it. Ah, you can't just swap up the song like that. Fuck you! Fuck you! Broke something. Hi.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a,
Or?
how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do.
Hey, I want to play
I'm
this
so
song.
sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on
Lime
it.
in the
We'll continue
coconut.
this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
With the lime in
I'd
the
like to
coconut,
bash his
and
head
the
in with a
mole.
hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
In your ass?
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Wait. Thomas Zane's writing assistant.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
What is this? That's like that. Usually those like tell the story of the
We
scary.
have a stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed.
Can you talk to these guys for the rest of the game? You missed us listening to put the lime in the coconut
Tom
for
just
like
lost is all.
4 minutes straight while one of these guys
The
danced.
damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens. What were they? Memory and thought. The hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare
A god.
in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
Man, this really is just Twin Peaks, but not, huh?
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Man, you should go there and have a party.
That Bob Balder threw the ebb through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
A place of power.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
That was a reference
I'm
to Control, a
tired,
game that
man.
didn't exist yet.
So tired.
I want to go home.
That guy painting. Oh, he's painting one of the shadow people. F for Bob. Yeah. Can I go in here? No.
Rue love.
True love. Thank you for the 19 months, Bower. Glad you're still enjoying your emotes and your balloons. How you doing, dog? We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to... Excuse me. To schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged in their creative process. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind what you're involuntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow, TM, work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Yeah, okay. I got cheese. Nice.
Dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and they're not there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare
My favorite
is
part of the
publisher
game so
people
far.
wanna make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all like serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk, talk, talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up, shut up, shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Uh-huh. Bullet time. You're not singing anymore. I'm upset. Hey, man, nice painting.
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by
That me?
inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up.
It doesn't
The
look
storm
like
is
me.
almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
You'd hang out in here. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, I guess if the wind was, like, blowing in this direction, then dead. Making a pog face? You say so. You know, art is subjective.
Hey, Wake, why
What's
don't
up?
you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? The typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Yeah, thanks, Gorilla Man. Oh,
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think. There's a
Gotcha.
shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
So about this QR code. See where this goes. Remember the weird kids show in Control? Good time. I kind of been debating replaying Control. Goes to Alan Wake. Hang on. Tag 3. Hang on. Let's figure this out. So where does this go? The pun. It's a pun off of Max Payne. It says constipation. That looks painful, but it's spelled like Max Payne.
Hartman wanted me to write.
Okay.
I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was
Glad
the
that
only
was the
thing I
thing
could
that
do
I
with
did.
Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Alright. Glad that was a thing that I did. That's a good... you know?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Oh, there's a thermos over there. I always wondered what this QR code was. Yeah, it's that. It's only the second one that I found. The other one just led there to the Facebook page. It could have had something more there, but I couldn't go to it because I don't have a Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook, then you can't look at things on Facebook. It's stupid. Or real dumb.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be
Okay,
cool,
bye, Gorilla
okay?
Man.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench. Oh, afraid of the crazy
Your
brothers,
main
are
page.
ya? Not so weak now,
Oh, yeah.
are we? Well, things run
What's going on down here?
aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was
Crazy
one of
old
Hartman's
fart.
goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair.
Okay.
I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
It's time to pay the piper.
Go to Hartman's office. Keep blocking him off, all right?
Come out and beat
Oh.
our wrinkled adult diapered asses for it. Since you're so tough, Birch.
He has a hammer. I don't know where he got a hammer.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge.
A weird picture.
I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Oh.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name
Now,
on one of
Mrs.
them.
Wake,
For a moment,
can you tell me
I
about
couldn't
Alan's
breathe right.
problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes
The cat or a bat?
Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing. At all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know.
Back? Welcome back.
I look at you.
Your butt shiny?
Not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna
ever say this?
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh, it caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. It was so dramatic. Oh my god. Anyways.
Let me out of here!
Okay.
Do you hear me? I'm gonna stew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
There you go.
Seriously! Do you have
Barry?
any idea?
Oh.
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
Yeah, that's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
This isn't like a different dimension or anything. This is the same storyline. Weird.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Don't smile.
The dark presence would be on me in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Whoa! What? Okay. I just killed the man's smile. Yeah, what the fuck? Excuse me. This way.
I needed light to get
Can't
the
go that
possessed
way.
bookshelves out of my way.
Ow! What, I can't go out that door? Okay. Upstairs. Paranormal activity? Yeah, kinda. Generator from earlier. Getting your ass beat by furniture? Yeah, basically. Whoops. one's a lot harder than the other ones. Dead by daylight again. What? Now I'm killing the furniture. Ooh, a flare. Okay. Oh, those are bears. There we go. Ooh, a piece of paper. What is that? Thank you. Thank you, question mark? Thank you, part 2?
Ow! I'm here!
How'd you get on the other side of the gate?
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Okay.
Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
You heard it here first, kids. Smoking is bad for you.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad! Let's get out of here!
And your house. I go through here? Yeah. Left is always right. Shit. 2006 Monster House. You know, despite the weird animation, that movie still holds up. Hey, Hollow World, how are you? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust a meal? I won't. Piece of paper. Is this supposed to be a Shining reference right now? I know this game is like heavily inspired by Twin Peaks. Like, that's very obvious. Especially obvious now that I've been watching it. I'm on season 2, by the way. It gets significantly worse. I'm like on the bad end of season 2. It's rough. Yeah, this is very obviously inspired by it. Wowee. There you go. Ooh, a piece of paper. How you doing, Hollow World?
Channel, we'll turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes people sad.
You know, the bug person from the very first Men in Black? You know, like the before he like goes full bug, he's like inside the human body. That's kind of what these guys remind me of. Oh, sugar. Good. How are these keys doing? I'm doing good. Ow, I dodged. Okay, listen. Go down! There. I just had to yell at him. I just had to yell at him a little bit. It worked out. That's how it works. You just yell at the game, it does what you want. It all works out. It all works out in your favor. I can't imagine this game on hard. Like, this is on normal. I can't imagine this game on the nightmare difficulty. Were those Energizer batteries? Were they? I think it just says lithium. So. Yeah. They could be like, they could like look at them, and I don't think it's like specific, like branded, you know? Dano isn't sponsored by them yet. God, I love shotguns. But he could be one day. Be cool if brands like that sponsor streamers. I mean, I guess they do, just the big dick streamers. But even then, it's like rare. Ow. Okay. I got killed by a wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow? Wheelbarrow? What are those called? A wheelie bin. Emote finished? What kind of emote? What kind of emote we talking? You know what I'm saying? Posting clip arts? Okay, I'll look in a second. Yeah, they're just called lithium batteries. Get out of here. I have leftover za dough from making za from scratch over the weekend, so I think I'll try to make some cheese bread. I had a little like mini za, like a za for one. I'm looking at clip arts. And I tried to air fry it, and like air frying pizza doesn't work out. Can confirm, does not work. Behold, gun snacks. Kinda bug and kinda snack. Try to catch 'em in your trap. Oh, God! I like it. Oh, he's got a gun, run! Oh, everybody get down! I like it. See through the garden? From where? It's all fun and games till you bit in a gun thinking you're biting into a fruit. It's true. Happens to me all the time. There's about to be a boss fight. In my Zondo calzone. Yuck. Imagine Star Wars exactly the same in every single way. Like in every single way. But instead, Emperor Palpatine was thick as fuck. Emperor Palpatine goes, thick!
Ow! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry!
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it!
Oh.
Be here! Just hang on, Al!
Okay. I couldn't hang on. Unlimited ass. Unlimited ass. Yeah, that was fast.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
I don't even need that gun.
Be here! Just hang on, Al! Hey, I found a quarter! I found it! I found it! Ah, no, wait, that's a twig!
How?
Ah, here it is!
Barry throwing? Oh,
Al, please tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.
if you had a cutout of yourself, would you leave it in a creepy mansion? I would take that shit everywhere.
Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest.
But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead.
Al, How can you know that?
I know, Barry. I can...
Al,
No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything.
Al, I believe you.
It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons.
I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you.
The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it.
Look out!
Why do you say look out? You're the one driving.
Al! God damn it, Al, talk to me!
Look out! Oh wait, I'm driving.
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground
Perfect time for a squirrel monkey. I was thinking the same thing.
Don't worry.
I was thinking the same thing.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes.
Don't worry, your cutout
didn't
is
get a
fine.
scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Al, there's something moving down here.
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al. I'm great. Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al. I'll be waiting.
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al, I'm not staying here. It's suicide. I'm going to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area. You can catch up. Don't worry about it. I'm on the case.
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
You're fine, we won't go that way, God. Oh look, it's one of Odin's ravens. Probably stop yelling? Nah. I like how his voice is magically traveling with you despite not knowing where you are. He was at the bottom of the mountain. So it seems like the object of power, or the place of power rather, is the lake. And it seems like the lake, being the place of power, is making everybody's creative... It's using everyone's creativity to its advantage to transform it to their own means. Welcome back, Isaac. God, it's so cool that they fucking referenced Control a decade before, almost. A decade before Control was even like a concept. Not even almost. I think this was like 2012. Or something like that. Control was like 2018. So, you know. Not a decade at all, but you know. Point stands. Hey Cody, how you doing, dog? Keep moving forward. I need this thermos. So cool. Sure, it was even a Control reference and not a coincidence. It could have been, and they could have just used it to their advantage, but like, place of power is a thing in Control, and they referenced this game in Control, and directly connected, and the DLC that's coming out on Thursday is directly tied to this game. It's called Awe, which is Altered World event, but it also stands for Alan Wake experience.
Shadows crawled over the gate. I needed a light to destroy them to get through.
That's why we're playing this, because the Control DLC is coming out. I kind of want to replay Control, honestly. I know the game was shit for stream. And maybe I shouldn't. But it was a really good game. And I didn't give the side quests enough credit. You can see the last house or something. You mean the oldest house?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Trust no one in the dark. Yeah, I kind of want to replay Control, but I know it wasn't that great for stream, but I don't know. Brink Breaker, a character appearing in the Alan Wake tie-in comic Night Springs, mentions the Bureau and contacts FBC with regards to Brightfall is all. In Control, it is confirmed that Frank Breaker is a former FBC and was indeed no, the references in this game too. People were talking about it when we were playing the game. Okay. I don't have a weapon, so... Yeah, I don't have a weapon.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Yeah, I have no weapon, so I just kind of gotta force my way through. I don't know, I'm sure we'll see it. But I fucking loved Control. I didn't give that game enough attention when I played it, and I wish I did. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, listen. I'm like stuck. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I got like stuck.
I could sense the movement
Google to
in the woods
see
ahead.
whether or not
Facing
it
the
was
enemy without a
coincidence.
weapon
Turns
was
out there
dangerous,
are
but I had no choice.
There are cheeky references. Yeah, I mean, place of power is a thing in Control. Like there's two things. There's objects of power, which is self-explanatory, and then there's places of power. So the lake in this town is a place of power, and they said that. They just said that when we were in the thing. The lake in this town is a place of power. I can't move again. Okay. How do I do this?
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
How can I do this? I feel like I need to light that, or start that, generator. But it doesn't feel like I have enough time. Yeah. What is happening? It's like when you try to pick it up, he just keeps trying to pick it up. I was not moving.
Without a weapon was dangerous, but I
He's
had
just
no
trying to
choice.
pick up the batteries every time he was getting hit. Just run faster? Yeah, you're right.
Only the free
I feel like it has to do with this generator. But I can't start it fast enough. I don't understand.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
What am I supposed to do? I don't get it.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Can't start that generator with them right there. Come on, I'm almost there. Oh my god. Oh, I made it. Alright. Up here. That was rough. See, like, how would you do that on a harder difficulty? Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
I made it. Never mind. I made it. What? Heavy duty flashlight. How is this better? How is this better over that one? Is it like brighter? Like I don't. How is this better? What makes this heavier? What makes this more heavy duty than that other one?
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
See the damage? No! No! Bored. Just found out a bucket of Halloween. Just found a bucket of Halloween candy from last year.
Right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
Yeah, I haven't been reading them
I'd
because
seen
it's a
glimpses
spoiler.
of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Here, I'll read this one. This one's like in lore. Walter at the Anderson farm? It's a spoiler. Game spoils itself. They're gonna eat it? Is it... Make sure you look at those expiration dates first. Before you just shove them down your gullet. And you got another one. The candy was the object of power all along.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Taken are filled with the darkness. Okay. Kit Kats are stale? Why do you think I said look at the expiration dates? Oh. Godspeed. Godspeed. Godspeed, old boy. And you know that I ate a gummy bear off the sidewalk when I was younger. The numbers won't stop me. You guys remember that one movie, Osmosis Jones? You remember when Bill Murray drops an egg in like monkey shit? The hay, then eats it anyways. You remember that? I remember that. That's what that reminds me of. I don't think I'm going the right way right now. I watch that all the time during health class. You remember the scene in Osmosis Jones with the zip pops? Because I do. That's like permanently scarred in my mind. I fucking hate that scene. That whole movie is good except for that one scene. The whole movie is good except for that one scene. It's like permanently ingrained into my mind. Why do you have to bring it up? The whole movie is so fucking good. Except for that one scene. Rip. Why did they get trapped in the bear trap? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Don't bring it up. Why do you have to bring it up? Because it's like, the whole movie's good except for that scene. I can't tell if this is the way I go. Oh, there's a mini map. Or a compass, rather. Is that Three Musketeers or Three Musketeers? What? Oh, also I watched the final Lord of the Rings movie over the weekend. So if you're wondering what the source of that spider tweet was, that's what brought that on. I was watching Lord of the Rings, and I was at that part. And I thought about it and I was like, huh, I wonder. Turn of the King. You know, Samwise really is the hero of that story. Spider tweet? Yeah. Sam really is the hero of that story. No, I'm almost there! Cried when I first watched Harry Potter. And that giant ass tarantula boy. I don't remember that scene. I don't remember a lot of Harry Potter. That I wasn't in a good place when I first watched Harry Potter, so a lot of those movies are wiped from my memory. Fucking games, good lad. Those actors deserve more roles than what they get nowadays. I mean, I guess they don't need them. They can really ride that Lord of the Rings train forever and be fine, but like they deserve way more roles than they get. I feel like I never see like any of them in anything. They deserve more. Elijah Wood has roles. What are you talking about? Yeah, but like Sean Astin, the rest. Really, the only one that comes to mind is what's his name? Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom has like really good roles, but you know, Sean Bean. What has Sean Bean been in other than Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings? Whoever just hosted, by the way, thank you. Oh, Case, how you doing, dog? They don't pop up in chat anymore. Sean Astin was in Stranger Things. Yeah, but other than that, what else has he been in? 'Cause that's the only other one that I can think of, too. National Treasure? Oh, yeah, he was in National Treasure. Yeah, Sean Bean and Orlando Bloom are the only ones that really have, like, broken into other media, in my opinion. Like, a lot of them only have, like, a few, like, notable roles other than Lord of the Rings. Talking about Sean Bean or Sean Astin both? Get out of here, dog. Plague Tale? Civ 6 and Hitman 2? Plague Tale? I know he's in Civ 6. He was like the whole...
I could see the car, but there was no
marketing
sight of the driver.
Civ 6.
Hello? Anybody here?
And that's one of the voice
Barry?
of Raphael. Huh.
No! Danny, you're not! Ah! Please! Ah! What are you? Ah! No! Don't! I'm sorry! Ah! Ah!
Thank God I'm looting your house. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, it looks like progress. Hang on. Okay. Blood.
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went
to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. We're the best friends.
No, Elijah Wood is the exception. Elijah Wood is in everything.
Who wrote this crap anyway?
Poor guy. I wrote this crap, by the way. Elijah Wood is the exception. Elijah Wood is in everything. But,
I've run through every possible course in my head. If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story, and it's going to kill her, and me, and everybody in this town. No one will survive. Darkness will consume everything. This is what it's wanted all along. It will be free, unstoppable. It used Alice to get to me, dangled her in front of me to keep me going. It was never going to release her. I'm going to change
the
this.
elf lady is also in everything.
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way, near escapes, cliffhangers.
Who's
In a
Vigo?
horror story, it can't be certain that the hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own escape into the story next. I need help. Zane's going to be the one who'll help me. I'll make it happen.
Aragorn? Yeah. Vigo hasn't been in anything. Whoever the dwarf is, I don't remember the actor's name, or the character's name. I'm very bad with names. The legend you played Aragorn? The legend who... No, I'm bad with names. I'm really bad with names. Just call me a dwarf, yes. What's his name? Not Sean Bean, but Sean Bean's brother in the movie. He was in, what do you call it? Fucking Dragon Punch. Fucking Dragon Fist. He was in that. But other than that, he hasn't been in anything. Gimli. Like, just a lot of them just haven't, like, moved on to anything more than Lord of the Rings. And if they have, it's only been in, like, a couple other things. Dragon Punch? Dragon Punch. Faramir, Boromir, brother, thank you. I'm really bad with names. I can remember them, like, as I'm watching the movie, but the second I finish the movie, it's just gone.
Guess. Danny, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
The farm was still
I feel like it's the same story for Harry Potter, really, except for, like, Emma Watson.
Fast. If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
But Barry was Barry. The lady and her father and Big Mouth. Big Mouth doesn't exist. We ignore that as a thing that existed in media that never happened. You know, Redcliffe has been in movies since HP. He's starting to break out. He hasn't been in that much, but he's definitely starting to break out. He's definitely getting there. Not what I was saying. Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I'm Daniel 19. Her father with the big mouth. Well, I didn't know she was. I didn't know she was her daughter or his daughter. Here, 19. Did I say Daniel? I'm Daniel 19. Haha, I meme. Steven Tyler, her dad. His mouth is massive. Have you seen that guy? Yeah. I remember I played the Aerosmith Guitar Hero game. And I remember there was like an interview with him in that game because it was a weird game. He said the story behind his massive mouth is he was bullied in high school or something, and at some point a kid just like grabbed his mouth and fucking stretched it, and ever since then his mouth is massive. Now obviously that's probably not a true story. He could have been bullied like that, but he was probably born with it, you know what I'm saying? But according to him, he was bullied in high school and a kid just stretched open his mouth. Oh, so much bullshit. Oh, he was 100% just born with it, but you know. Faramir's actor was in 300. Are you in the Pirates of the Caribbean? Alright, take back. Take it back. Wait, which one was Dead Men Tell No Tales? Is that one of the new ones? Isn't that Pirates of the Caribbean 4? 2017 one? Alright, I take it back. I take it back again. I take it back twice. He was in Nothing Else Good.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
Hey, Quill, how are you?
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry.
300 was good, though. Wasn't 300 before Lord of the... No, it would have been after the Lord of the Rings. That would have been, like, right after the Lord of the Rings, right? Wouldn't it? Wasn't that also 90s? Got him. Everything after Pirates of the Caribbean 3 doesn't exist. 3 years after Lord of the Rings. I tried to cheese it. I tried.
The farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I ate Taco Bell.
If Barry wasn't
So
up here,
I
he was
am
probably
sated.
in trouble down at the
You're
farm.
gonna be taking a
For
fat
moment,
shit in like
I felt
T
bad
minus
for
1
doubting
hour.
him. After all, I'd made it this far myself. But Barry was Barry. Catching that rock. Whoops. You alright about the candy? What, did you just get done throwing up or something? I mean, her? I don't know what you expected to happen.
I don't know what else you expected, man. Did this to yourself. You have no one else to blame but yourself. There was shake, also rib frozen. Tried to warn you. What kind of shake? Fireworks.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't really sunk in until I saw the stage.
Oh yeah.
Al! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
God damn.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Rock on,
Shut up
dude.
and shoot! Al! We have to
Wait.
fight them off! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out!
Is this supposed to be?
You notice there's a lot of ammo and stuff around?
Is this supposed to be the band?
Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
It sounds like Ozzy, but I think it's supposed to be the band. And honestly, I respect it. Get out of here.
Yes! Here we go! Barry Wheeler to the rescue!
Oh.
No! Damn it! Goddamn turn of the century wiring! Hang on now! I'll get them working again, I promise!
Amazing. They sound really good. How did the band fail? Maybe because they were in bumfuck nowhere.
Yes! Ow! Stay in the light!
I'll vibe here.
Oh no, no! Why do you keep doing this to me? Do it for Barry, please, please, please!
Nice. You know, they're on a farm, but they have these fireworks everywhere. Hey, Alan, how you doing, dog? Really like this game and never finished it. Well, you can see the ending now. Oh, getting overran.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls,
I
rock and
miss
roll
it.
capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I miss it. How you doing, Hollowed? And also, how you doing, Rouser? Oh, I got, okay. Barry, hang on. Okay, I'm good. I wasn't looking at the screen. Song has been added to my Spotify playlist. What is it? Did my VOD just get muted? Red Jacket Man's a homie? Yeah, of course you like him.
Bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I
ESP
left
looking
it.
ass.
I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time. We need to get this thing moved out of the way.
This is as far as I got before they ambushed me.
Oh, I see. Children of the Elder God, played by the old gods of Asgard. They have an actual album. What the fuck? I love Remedy. I love them so much.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Ooh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very attractive and mysterious. Right now, I'm just standing here because I need my best friend Barry to carry me. But that's okay. I can just take him for granted.
I think I see what you did there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
You want me to do my imitation of Barry Wheeler? No? Thought so.
They sang a song for Control too. They were the same guys? Fuck yeah. No wonder it sounded good.
They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they?
The main character of Control was in
Sleep.
Was the main character or was a character in Quantum Break too?
Somewhere between fantasy and
Hey, remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. What got you started? Ooh, is this one of your episodes?
In Night
Oh.
Springs.
Yes, huh?
Tonight's episode, The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
It was being developed, but I guess it got canceled or something, Russert.
Endless dreamscape, only to be brought to a sudden stop by a decidedly mundane situation.
Yeah, what's up?
A long line of people.
Hey, Jones, right? Listen, we're gonna have to wait until His Highness over there is good and ready.
Oh, wow. Who's that?
You don't know him? What are you, new? He's the guy dreaming us. Well, not just us. He dreams everything. All of this.
But wait, no. I'm the one who's dreaming. I'm asleep. Isn't this my dream?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Get real, pal. You're just another dream. I'm a dream. You're a dream. The weirdo in the diving suit is a dream. And the girl made of smiles and sunshine is definitely a dream.
But I'm pretty sure I'm dreaming this.
Well, maybe you're a really confused dream. What am I, a shrink? All I know is I'm going with the smart guys, and they say that's the guy doing the dreaming. Right there.
I don't know what that means.
It means we keep him happy. No sudden falls. We make sure he has his clothes on when he goes out in public. No chases where the monster is nipping at his heels and he runs like crazy, but his legs don't seem to get him anywhere. None of that. Because if he wakes up in a cold sweat...
Oh.
Yeah, precisely. So we wait till he wants to move on. Keep things nice and calm.
Hey, something's happening here.
Yeah? What's that?
What? Can't you hear that?
Oh, God help us, it's an alarm clock. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Please, man, I got a wife and kids. Please don't wait.
Hey, Bip, you want to be friends? Also, that's cool, doggo. That's also a cool tie-in with Control. Another tie-in with Control, by the way. We're up to 2. Count them. 2. This away. I really kind of do want to replay Control. I'm debating it hardcore now.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Pay more attention to the side quests as I'm doing it. Maybe just do the side quest. I don't know. I just like Remedy. I think Remedy are one of my favorite game developers. They went on tour. I would like to be friends. Got him. I tricked her. I tricked her, guys. I got her. She's been fooled into friendship. How many Mustang commercials have you watched? What do you mean? And both these guys worked hard on it. Game has fucking Mustang ads in it? I don't remember any.
I think we can make it through here, Al.
Who's fucking Newman? Pop up on TV sometimes. I haven't noticed any. Stop fucking Newman! Walk around the electricity. He's fucking Newman around. Well, good thing I got these. Oof! Double tapped me. That's no bueno. That's the farmer coming back for the boat. Yeah, you're right. Well, that was fast. Just move on. Let's just carry forward. This was the right call. Moonshine.
Wow, those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out of here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff.
Okay. Well, we could try the door.
The door was barred from the other side. I'd have to find another way.
Kick. Very the wimpiest of kicks. Playing Spiritfarer with the stream on in the background. Here is an experience.
Be careful,
I
Al.
uploaded that today. Hey Wilby, how you doing, dog? I was not able to upload the Alan Wake in time though. Should be up by the end of the night. Or I guess morning. I don't know. How you doing, Wilby? Oh, there's more stairs. Doing good. How you doing today? Allergies been acting up pretty bad, but I'm on the end of them. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I started watching.
Keep your eyes open, okay?
I started watching or rewatching rather. Galaxy Falls. It's such a good show. Like, it's not an underrated show at all, and it's still underrated. Like, it's such a good show. Playing Fall Guys. How was Fall Guys? Got any W's? I need to play more Fall Guys. Galaxy Falls? Yeah. Oh, I said Galaxy, didn't I? Yeah, Gravity Falls. That's a common mistake I make. I do that a lot. Still a great show.
As you regular listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton are taking a couple of moments
That's a
off
common
their busy
mistake I
schedule
make.
to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff, which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that, Thornton. I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just saying we got, you know, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year's? Things have seemed relatively peaceful to me, but people do tend to get a little wild this time of year.
Oh, it's wild, Pat. It's pretty wild. There's been all sorts of trouble this year. Vandalism, fighting, public disturbances. A lot of people gone missing, too. Yeah, it's pretty much the usual stuff, Pat. Just, you know, a lot more of it.
Now, is it just me, or does Deerfest get wilder every year? People seem to be more drunk, at least, or they start earlier and younger.
Oh, it's definitely not just you, Pat, but... Definitely, Pat. Hey, I'm talking here, Thornton. Oh, shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Not just me.
Oh, yeah, it's wilder, Pat, but actually most of the trouble seems to be coming from grown men. People who ought to know better, you know? Kids are doing fine this year.
Well, that's nice to hear at least. Boys, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'll let you get back to your patrol.
Sure thing, Pat. Yeah, sure thing, Pat.
B&A? What's B&A? Gonna need more info. If we're comparing ourselves to characters, I'm the one character that goes, "Get him! Get him!" That's me. Netflix anime made by the guys who did Kill la Kill, because it's Studio Trigger. I still don't know what B&A is.
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Brand New Animal. It's called Brand New Animal. A weird name. Haven't seen it, haven't heard of it. I tried watching Kisnaver. Was not into it at all. Kill la Kill, it was alright. I feel like it got extremely overhyped for me. Plus I'm just not that into like haha boobies, haha, you know, like that's not me. So that could be part of it too, but like I don't know. I feel like Kill la Kill was overhyped for me. I liked Little Witch Academia, which they did though. I really liked Little Witch Academia.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's nice. David disappointed me. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. Kill la Kill was a ride. I feel like if I rewatched Kill la Kill, I might like it more because I watched it subbed. It's one of the it's my point in anime where I was like, I gotta please people and watch it subbed because that's what everybody says. But I feel like if I watched it dubbed, I might like it more. But I still just didn't like it that much. But I'm also not the biggest anime person, so. But Studio Trigger is one of the exceptions to that, just because I love their animation style so much. They're one of the best in the industry. In the animation industry, not the anime industry, just animation in general. Never started good. And like just forced romance stuff. Yeah, I got about like halfway through. Stopped. Both dub and sub for Mob or Gucci in my opinion. I don't know. Not really in an anime mood. I'll watch it if people are like, hey, let's watch an anime. But like as for like myself, not in that kind of mood. Not really in any kind of mood right now. Been watching Twin Peaks and Gravity Falls, like, you know?
Al? Is that you out there,
I
buddy?
had to find a key to get
What,
Barry
Frozen?
out.
Yeah, it's me. Hang on. I'll try to find a key to get the door
Oh,
open.
okay. What did I do? What did I say? What did I do?
Hey, what's the holdup? Come on, this place is all dusty. You know I got my allergies.
This is good.
Come on, Al, open the door already. Seriously, I don't like it
Twin
in here.
Peaks, Poggers. I'm to the point where it gets bad in season 2, so. You're more welcome. You're more than welcome to join me when I watch stuff. And that wasn't what I was saying at all.
Hey, let's go.
Thank you, but that's not what I meant. I usually watch things while I'm editing or working on stuff in general.
I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al.
That's how I get through shows so fast. Like that's why I finished Korra in like a week.
That's the farm on the other side of the field.
Because I watched it while I was editing.
Crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
So that's how I can watch things so fast. You watching? Am I being challenged?
Come on, one more
I just
gate.
watch it while I work, and I'm always working, so. That's also part of the reason why I can't do subbed, because there's just a chainsaw inside this tree. That's the reason why I can't do subbed, because I have to be able to multitask.
The lights are out.
And I, you know, like to appreciate the animation and the music, and I can't do that when I'm sitting there trying to read a novel, you know?
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box. The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
I can't shoot the drums. Angel Beats so sad. And Ad so sad. Intel was fucking huge. It was. Could hop on the Fields train and watch the. Oh, alright, yeah. I don't know what I want to do next. Gravity Falls is my current editing show. Primarily. Now Twin Peaks is becoming that, because like I said, I'm to the bad part of season 2. Where it is very obviously not that great anymore.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in.
Watch DuckTales. I debated it.
Come on, Al.
Yeah,
Let's get the
gods
lights
know
on.
I
the
don't think they
truth.
keep too close an eye on them at the clinic. They seem to slip away a lot so they can get wasted.
No kidding. Those guys sound awesome.
I debated it, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to watch the new one or the old one. And then Gravity Falls caught my eye, and I was like, ooh! Who has their fuse box upstairs?
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right. Must be.
Repeating.
Okay.
We need to
like,
find
I'm gonna
Cynthia
listen to this
Weaver.
band in
We'll
my
stay
off
here
time.
for the
Like, I
night
don't-
and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
You have a second monitor on side? I have 3
Hey, Al,
monitors.
lots of hours before dawn. Might as well get some rest. And by rest, I mean drunk.
Come on, Barry. This is. Yeah. What the hell?
I'm sorry about this. No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, God damn it.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff? I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Sleeping with your eyes open? My ghost? Diver's Isle? Get to the cabin? What is happening?
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth.
Good night, Mecca. Have a good sleepy. I love you. Mwah!
Moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
The generator went out.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crashed car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
You think this game would work well in first person? Well, it's a shooter.
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
Oh, hi.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Remedy has always been bad with gameplay, in my opinion.
Whole thing together.
Like, Control's gameplay isn't that great either. It's better than this, and better than Quantum Break, but like, I feel like Remedy has always been bad with gameplay.
Alice?
Story is like very obviously their strong point.
You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Oh, gee golly, we're gonna be diving down this one again.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things.
I'll talk about it during pee break.
She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
Good night, Hollow World. Have a good sleepy. I love you.
And the
Mwah.
manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right.
Is she an old god?
I'll fix it. I'll bring her back.
You know, she's like a lady who drowned in the lake. Okay.
No. I wrote it. I remembered it all now. In the dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. We'll know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
All right, let's see if this pauses it. It does. Okay. So basically, this is how the timeline works. All the games are connected in some way, shape, or form. Every single one of Remedy's library since this game. So the way it works, hang on. So the way it works is we got this straight line, right? Here, let's do this one. We got this straight line, right? Nice straight line. Okay, so back here, that's a little bit big. Like 12. This is Alan Wake. Right here. And move this. This is Alan Wake, right? So then somewhere after Alan Wake, somewhere after this, maybe like, let's say like right here, okay? It splits. So right here, this is Quantum Break, the game that we also played before. Because it is also tied to this world. And then down here, this is Control. So at some point there, the timeline splits and Quantum Break is formed. Obviously, Quantum Break deals with a bunch of timey-wimey bullshit. So Quantum Break has like 80 different fucking timelines split off from it. We could go off on that tangent forever. If we really wanted to, because it's tied to everything. Somewhere here, I'm sure Quantum Break ties into Control too. The same story. But because it's a whole thing. Now I'm assuming, and this is just an assumption, I'm assuming that at some point during Control, because of the DLC that is coming out Thursday, which is very much tied to Alan Wake, I'm assuming that in Control there's going to be a split off where it comes back. Where Control is going to go backwards back into Alan Wake. Because we know that Alan Wake is in the same universe due to a note that we found in Control that directly references the events of Alan Wake and the lake. And we also know that the DLC is heavily Alan Wake inspired. So assuming that Alan Wake is its own thing and he's not going to just appear in the DLC, I'm assuming that it's going to bring it back and go back into Alan Wake. What is also possible is it could go tie back up into Quantum Break. But we know that Quantum Break, this game specifically, is marked as like a failure. We just finished episode 4, yes? Yeah. We know that Quantum Break specifically is a failure in Remedy's eyes. It did not sell that well. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're not done with Alan Wake yet, so we'll see how it all ties in. But, you know, there is a connected timeline. Alan Wake does lead to the events of Control. This FBI agent that's walking around probably isn't actually even an FBI agent. They're probably an FBC agent. But we know that Alan Wake is directly connected to Control, and that Alan Wake is also directly connected to to Control. That Alan Wake is directly connected to Quantum Break. These are direct connections, but Quantum Break is not connected to Control. Quantum Break and Control are not connected together. At least not yet. Control hasn't made any mention of anything from Quantum Break. But Quantum Break deals with a whole bunch of timeline shit. And there's a character in Quantum Break that is literally played by the same actor that is the lead actor in Control. So they are tied together by that actor, but that actor plays two different characters. So I don't think Quantum Break is in the universe. What matters to me is Alan Wake and Control, because I fucking loved Control and I kind of want to replay it. But that's how they connect. Now you know.
Previously